So I think we may have a ghost story side Easter egg for Liberty Falls. Harper's Ferry, the town this is based on, is known for being super haunted. I looked into these ghost stories from the real town, and there was one that is the most popular. It's called the Screaming Jenny Ghost, and I'll talk more about what that is. But this Easter egg has something pertaining to that comes out of this bloody swimming pool on Liberty Falls. This side Easter egg gives you loot, but what comes out of the swimming pool that gives you the loot, I think, could be a nod to the Screaming Jenny. To trigger this Easter egg, you need 3 Simtex. If you have those unlocked because you're a high enough rank, you can buy them for 250 salvage under the lethal section of the crafting table. Next thing you want to do is get the doors unlocked around the pool area. I like to go to the bank and use the bank roof to do this Easter egg. You have to throw 3 Simtex into the pool, and I just like using the roof because you have a nice vantage point for it. You also have to do this on a vermin round, and the first vermin round is round 6, and you can easily get to the roof, get everything you need, get 3 Simtex before the round starts. I like to stand right here up against that part of the railing, and then I put my crosshairs between those 2 windows and then to the right. If I'm looking right there, I can land those Simtex really easily. When I throw them is after round 6 starts and you hear the announcer say, yeah, go get them or whatever, and the spiders are going to be sent out. Right after that announcer speaks, that's when I throw the Simtex. You may not have to wait, but I noticed some Easter eggs don't spawn in until a few seconds after the round starts. So throw 3 Simtex in rapidly, and then you can drop down. You gotta wait a few seconds, look at the pool, and watch what comes out of this thing. It looks like some kind of fiery red orb, and this is exactly how the Screaming Jenny Ghost is described. And I don't care if that's not what they intended. A lot of us learned about these ghost stories, and we were excited to see the Screaming Jenny Ghost. So for us, this is gonna be our Screaming Jenny Ghost Easter egg. So the loot will drop on the ground. You're gonna get some salvage and some tacticals, lethals. It's not amazing, but it's still really cool. So the ghost story is that back in the 1800s, there was a resident in Harper's Ferry called Jenny, and she was in her cabin late one night in the fall. She was warming herself by her fire and accidentally caught her dress on fire, and she went running out of her cabin looking for help. She was hit by a train, and they say every year on the anniversary of her death, sometime in November in the fall at night, people claim to see this large fiery red orb, and they do hear screaming, and they're saying that they think that is the ghost of Screaming Jenny. I literally made a video showing this fiery red orb like a month ago or so because that was like the most famous thing about this ghost story. I mean, why would you have a fiery red orb coming out of the pool? It doesn't make a lot of sense, but some other Easter eggs definitely don't, and they could have used anything, but it's just interesting. This was the one thing I was keeping my eye out on. Maybe one day we'll find out if that's what they intended, but a massive shout out to Invalid. He's an awesome Easter egg hunter, and he's the one that found this. I'm gonna have his YouTube channel linked down in the description. There's one other really popular ghost story from Harper's Ferry that I think we might see. It's where the wife of the founder of the town hid a bunch of money in the ground. There's one area of the map that doesn't have a lot of Easter eggs yet, and that's the graveyard, and I think we might be digging something up there, maybe even loot. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next video.